Today, we're diving into the rise and fall of the mighty Roman Empire. And trust us, you won't want to miss a single moment of this ride. So get ready to step back in time to ancient Rome, where gladiators fought to the death in the Colosseum and the streets were lined with delicious food stalls. We're going to explore the key events and figures that shaped this powerful civilization, from its humble beginnings to its eventual fall. But before we get started, we have the promise to keep. If you stick with us until the end of this video, we'll reveal a highly interesting fact about the Roman Empire that you may not have heard before. And let's just say, it's a bit scandalous. The Roman Empire began as a small city-state on the banks of the Tiber River in the 8th century BCE. But over time, it expanded its territory through conquest and diplomacy, becoming one of the most powerful empires in the world. One of the key events that marked the rise of the Roman Empire was the establishment of a republic in 509 BCE. This system of government was characterized by a complex system of checks and balances, allowing for a more stable and efficient government. The Roman Republic was also known for its military prowess, with its army made up of citizen soldiers who were willing to fight for their country. This allowed the Roman Republic to expand its territory, conquer new lands, and gain wealth and resources. One of the most important figures in the rise of the Roman Empire was Julius Caesar, who played a crucial role in the transition from republic to empire. Under his leadership, the Roman Empire reached its greatest extent, and he even expanded the Roman territory by conquering Gaul. It's worth noting that a common misconception is that Julius Caesar single-handedly built the Roman Empire. However, this is not true. Julius Caesar was one of many leaders and generals who contributed to the rise of the Roman Empire. Another key factor in the rise of the Roman Empire was its engineering and architectural achievements. The Romans were known for their impressive public works, such as roads, aqueducts, and monumental buildings like the Colosseum and the Pantheon. They were also known for their law system, which was based on the principle of lex, or law. The Roman legal system served as the foundation for many modern legal systems and was a crucial component in the stability and prosperity of the empire. Now, let's take a moment to reveal one of the lesser-known facts about the Roman Empire. During the Roman Republic, Roman women had more rights than women in most other cultures of the time. They could own property, run businesses, and even vote in some elections. The height of the Roman Empire under Trajan was short-lived, as after his death, the empire went into decline. Political instability, economic problems, and barbarian invasions all contributed to the weakening of the empire. Despite this, the legacy of the Roman Empire would continue to influence Western civilization for centuries to come. After the death of Trajan, the empire was ruled by a series of weak and ineffective emperors. This led to a decline in the empire's military power, and the empire was unable to defend itself against barbarian invasions. Additionally, the empire's economy began to decline, as it was no longer able to extract wealth from its conquered territories and was faced with rising taxes and inflation. This decline was also accompanied by a decline in culture and society. Many of the achievements of the earlier period, such as advancements in architecture and engineering, were not matched during this time. Additionally, there was a decline in civic and cultural life, as the empire became more focused on defending itself against external threats. Despite these problems, the Roman Empire continued to exist in some form until 476 AD, when the last Roman emperor was deposed by the Germanic king Odoacer. However, the legacy of the Roman Empire would continue to shape Western civilization for centuries to come, through the spread of Christianity, the continuation of Roman law, and the influence of Roman art and architecture. The decline and fall of the Roman Empire was a gradual and complex process that occurred over several centuries. Many factors contributed to the decline, including military, economic, political, and societal issues. One of the major factors contributing to the decline was the weakening of the empire's military power. The Roman army was stretched thin trying to defend the empire's vast territories, and they were unable to defend against barbarian invasions. Additionally, the empire was plagued by internal conflicts, such as the struggle for power between rival factions and the rise of powerful military leaders who were more interested in their own power than in serving the empire. Another major factor was the economic decline of the empire. The empire was no longer able to extract wealth from its conquered territories, and taxes were increased to try to compensate for this. Additionally, there was inflation and a decline in trade, which further weakened the economy. This economic decline also led to social unrest and increased poverty among the lower classes. The decline of the empire was also accompanied by a decline in culture and society. Many of the achievements of the earlier period, such as advancements in architecture and engineering, were not matched during this time. Additionally, there was a decline in civic and cultural life, as the empire became more focused on defending itself against external threats. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD is often seen as the beginning of the end of the Roman Empire, but the Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to survive for another 1,000 years. However, the fall of the Western Roman Empire marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. The legacy of the Roman Empire would continue to shape Western civilization for centuries to come, through the spread of Christianity, the continuation of Roman law, and the influence of Roman art and architecture. The legacy of the Roman Empire is far-reaching and continues to be felt today in many aspects of Western civilization. Some of the most significant ways in which the Roman Empire left its mark include: religion. The Roman Empire was instrumental in the spread of Christianity, which would go on to become one of the world's major religions. Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity in the 4th century AD, and subsequently, Christianity became the state religion of the Roman Empire. This conversion would have a profound impact on the empire and the world. Law. The Roman legal system, which included concepts such as the rule of law and the protection of individual rights, has had a significant influence on the legal systems of many modern countries. The Roman law codes, such as the Corpus Juris Civilis, have been studied and used as the foundation for many legal systems around the world. Architecture. Roman architecture is known for its grandeur, practicality, and its enduring influence on Western architecture. Some of the most famous examples of Roman architecture include the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the aqueducts. These architectural achievements served as inspiration for many other civilizations and continues to be studied and admired today. Engineering. The Romans were known for their engineering skills and innovations, such as the construction of roads, bridges, and public buildings. They were also the first to build a network of aqueducts to bring water to cities and public baths, which was a revolutionary step in the ancient world. Language. Latin, the language of the Roman Empire, was the dominant language of the Western world for many centuries, and it has had a lasting impact on many modern languages. The Latin alphabet is also the basis of many modern alphabets. Military. Roman military tactics and strategies have been studied and adapted by many armies throughout history. The Roman legion, a heavily armed infantry unit, was the backbone of the Roman army, and it was considered one of the most effective fighting forces of its time. So, you may be asking yourself, what is this intriguing and scandalous fact you promised us? Well, hold on to your togas because we're about to blow your mind. It's no secret that the Romans were known for their love of luxury and decadence. But did you know that they had a secret society where they would engage in wild, debauched parties? Yes, that's right. The Roman elite would gather in secret to engage in orgies, feasting, and excessive drinking. These parties were so wild and out of control that they were eventually banned by the emperor. So there you have it, folks. The rise and fall of the Roman Empire, and a little tidbit about their secret parties. Who knew history could be so scandalous? In conclusion, the Roman Empire was one of the most powerful and influential civilizations in world history. From its founding in 753 BC to its fall in 476 AD, the Roman Empire left a lasting impact on Western civilization in many aspects, such as religion, law, architecture, engineering, language, and military. The legacy of the Roman Empire is still felt today, and its contributions to the world continue to be studied and admired. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about world history, be sure to subscribe. This channel is a great resource for anyone interested in history and offers a wide range of videos on a variety of historical topics. Thank you for watching and happy learning.